Welcome to Insider Medicine In Depth. I'm Dr. Susan Sharma. Parkinson's disease may actually start in the intestines, causing changes in the nerve cells that may be detected years before motor symptoms develop, according to research published in Movement Disorders. Here is some information about Parkinson's disease. It is a disorder associated with aging, which nerve and brain cells associated with movement start to deteriorate. It affects an estimated 5 million people worldwide. It is estimated that it will affect 10 million people worldwide by 2030. Researchers from Rush University Medical Center in Chicago took nerve tissue samples of the wall of the lower intestine from patients with early Parkinson's disease, as well as healthy adults who are undergoing colonoscopy or similar but less invasive procedures known as sigmoidoscopy. Examination of the nerve tissue among the patients with Parkinson's disease revealed the presence of clumps of a protein known as alpha-synuclein. These very same protein clumps are what make up Lewy bodies in the brain, which is the hallmark of Parkinson's disease. Similar protein clumps were absent in the tissue taken from healthy adults. These findings are all the more interesting because several of the patients with Parkinson's in the study were in such an early stage of the disease that they had not developed any of the movement difficulties associated with the condition. We spoke with Dr. Kathleen Shannon, principal investigator of the study, who offered some further insight.
So what we found is that we can identify the same protein that collects in the brain cells in people with Parkinson's disease in the nerve cells that line the intestinal wall, that are inside the intestinal wall. And we can use scientific techniques to identify that protein there in people who have very early Parkinson's disease. And then in the second paper, we went back and got tissue that had been taken from the colon before people developed their symptoms, and we were able to show that that protein could be found in the wall of the intestine up to 5 years before the first brain symptoms occurred. So that could potentially, if we could use it to screen people who are at higher risk, we might be able to identify Parkinson's disease before a lot of brain cells are lost, which would be a big breakthrough. We find a treatment before people get sick.
Today's research suggests that in the near future, screening for Parkinson's disease could be paired with routine colonoscopy or sigmoidoscopy screening. For Insider Medicine In Depth, I'm Dr. Susan Sharma.